Welcome everyone. We have Liam, Kevin's son today, joining us. Liam,
Hi.
thanks for your time.
Thanks, Sean. Nice to be here.
Liam, we are in your dad's smaller but more personal gym, I would say.
That's
Maybe you
right,
want to give us some background insight on that?
Yeah, obviously my dad had quite a few gyms over the years. It started off many years ago in Arcadia. He moved that one then to Paul Kruger Street, and then from there it sort of jumped around a bit. Pretoria Street was a big gym, and then eventually we landed up bringing it all here in a smaller area. But we realized, my dad realized towards the end of his life there that it's more personal, and that was the most important thing, is to definitely bring back the personal aspect to training, and not so much the actual, the gung-ho, go in, just bash around. And he was very happy with his result at the end. He actually said if he knew you'd done this, he should have done this a lot earlier, smaller, more compact, and only use the equipment that would be more beneficial for the clientele. So it's definitely more personal, definitely. Thank you.
Liam, your father had a lot of friends, a diversity of friends in many sporting fields. Maybe you can elaborate on that a bit.
Yes, he had some friends that used to come to the gym. They were rugby players and cricketers, especially in the Northern Transvaal era. Guys like Anton Ferreira in the cricket. He was the guy that sort of stuck it out the longest and became good friends with my dad. So much so that actually when he had a benefit here, he actually asked my dad to write an article in his benefit book. So that was quite nice. Another guy was Louis Moolman, the lock, played for Springboks and Northern Transvaal. They used to keep in contact. Obviously, as time goes by, things change. So yeah, they still, when they used to bump into each other, they obviously were like a bunch of old men getting together and giggle and laugh. But it was nice.
Okay, so I'm assuming your father also trained a lot of these.
He did. That was actually the nicest thing, is that that's how he struck up his friendship. It was obviously in the gym itself. It was very nice. A lot of the guys didn't keep it up, I suppose, but it's the nature of the beast. They definitely enjoyed his time and their time together, so it was very important. Yeah.
Okay, and helping you with your training?
Yeah, he did actually. Niall, my brother, he was involved in powerlifting, whereas I didn't do the powerlifting side of things. My dad helped him a lot. He broke a few Northens records in, I think it was the deadlift. I decided to avoid the gym as much as I possibly could, although it did benefit me. I did a lot of running, and the gym work definitely helped me with my training, my running and all of that sort of stuff. And behind the scenes there was my dad, pushing me, especially using the consolidation program. It was actually very good. Built up a lot of speed, especially over long distances and stuff like that. So it was obviously the whole plan was to strengthen and not so much to lose focus on the race itself. So once a week, squats. Training was very, very beneficial for us growing up, especially at schoolwork. My dad always asked when we got back from school, so how was your day? And he said, no, Dad, that was good. He said, so what happened in the cricket? He didn't ask us how the school was or how school went, but more about what we did. How was the rugby match? Did you guys win? And did you miss a tackle? Things like that, because that was my dad. It was more important.
Sport was more important.
Definitely.
Than schoolwork.
Definitely, yeah. But hey, it's we all like that, hey, isn't it?
Liam, how did you experience your dad's passion that he had for his bodybuilding and powerlifting?
And the training, sure. Well, we learned at a very young age, don't disturb him when he's training. He was very, very moody, but that was the nice thing about him. The moment he was finished, he'd obviously give you his full attention, but he was definitely very, very passionate about his workouts.
Highly focused.
Very, very focused. And that's actually a very good thing, because it's a driving passion. But yes, it was definitely one of the things that he was very, very focused on. Funny enough, competing was different. Sometimes we'd be backstage with him, maybe at the bodybuilding shows, maybe putting some oil on him or stuff like that. He was quite relaxed. He was very friendly to everybody. But when it came to the background work, the gym work, that was the whole game. It was where it all started. Exactly how it's supposed to be. The training is the most important thing, not so much the the competing at the end of the day.
Okay. And when your dad went on these competitions, did you join him, travel along with him?
We were very fortunate. We were a big family. We used to have a blue station wagon. We always used to climb into it and go down to places like Port Elizabeth. We went to Bloemfontein, Kimberley, Griqualand West. We went to all places, you know, and it was very fortunate. It was family get-togethers, but it was also very, very nice because you get to see these places, and it was actually very, very beneficial for all of us, you know. Growing up in the gym, it was long days. A lot of the times we never have school holidays, for instance. We'd be there at the gym, helping out the gym and things like that. But when we had the opportunities to go on these competitions or seminars and stuff like that, we jumped at it, and it was actually very nice. It was little trips that we ended up going to, like I said, to East London and Port Elizabeth and to Cape Town a couple of times. So it was very nice.
Obviously your dad had an immense amount of knowledge regarding the training. I'm assuming he passed a lot of that on to you.
Yes, a lot of the things he taught us, we still bring it in. We're obviously still running the gym. I'm taking over, so is Niall taking over a few of the clients. So yes, we're passing on the knowledge that he taught us, which is great. We definitely are with his knowledge and as well as his input through your videos, which is very, very helpful. It's actually great, and we're grateful that the gym is still going. Still a lot of people still coming in, which is also very nice. Yeah, we're keeping it going.
Oh, that's awesome. And lastly, I mean, we know your father is our personal friend, trainer as well, but for you, he was a father. How would you describe him?
There's only one word for him, and he was my hero. Everything he did, everything he said. A lot of the times he'd come home late, and we'd sit and wait up for him because we wanted to know, you know, what happened. And like I said earlier, he'd ask us how our day was. He always used to turn it around. He never once would talk about his achievements. He'd always talk about other people, talk about us, ask us about how we were, how your mom was today, and you know, all of those type of things. It was more important. Family was more important than anything else. The personal approach that he had here in the gym is a testament to that. That people that are still coming here mention the family by name. You know, everyone knows Kathy, everyone knows Shannon, everyone knows Kerry. It's a family. We're very, very blessed to have that, and to have had that. He's built a legacy that we are trying to keep going, and we do believe that it's going to be there because everyone knows him, and everyone we still meet and talk to today go, oh shame, sorry to hear about your dad, and it's been 6 weeks now. So people still know him and remember him. People that I haven't seen in 30, 40 years found out the other day and phoned me up just randomly, and it's because of the nature of my dad and the person he was. He just had time for everybody. That was something that if I could take forward as a father, I'd love to do that, to make time for everybody, and especially for children, for your children. You know, it's the most important thing in life. Yeah, do you mind if I take you through some of the trophies and the photos that are here in the background?
Yes, please do that. That would be awesome. Thanks, Leon.
Okay. That's my dad's 6th place trophy at the NABO World in 1987. That was him preparing for the 1990 Best Developed Man. That's just a few of the photos of the actual competition itself. Some of the greats, I don't know if he's mentioned these guys before, Johan de Toy, Gary Bennett over there, Andre Blom. So yeah, this is all the great South African champions in the past. This was my dad's last competitive show. That was the year later, also the Best Developed. I think he got a 3rd that year. That was the last competition there that he won, and that was 1990. A lot of these trophies here. Northern Transvaal trophy there. That photo is just what he used to do is he used to go into a studio and get photos taken of preparations. If you see there's a date there, 31st of the 8th, 87. So it was competing for getting ready for the Never Universe. Probably would have been in October that year. There was random photos taken also actually at the old gym in the roof. That is a photo of him when he was 18. Fresh out of school, just getting rugby practice actually, he was telling me. That's when he won the Mr. South Africa in 1979. You can see that photo over there. That's he won the Mr. South Africa in 1984. That was taken just before the 87 Mr. Universe. He was getting, once again, prepared for the show itself. So. But yeah, a lot of trophies, a lot of memorabilia. That trophy over there was for the 1982 Southern Africa. Just ones that I do remember. That was the 1985 Mr. Southern African overall winner. He was very proud of that one. He quite enjoyed that one. This one over here is his 4th place at the Universe 1986. These were photos taken. He was getting ready for the 1990 Best Developed Man. They were actually taken in the gym. He was actually training with my mom at that. She was helping him out there. You can see that's her busy wrapping his elbows there. Yeah, that's just a closer and a bigger photo of that. That was also taken at the same time.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Oh, pleasure. Thanks, Sean.
All the best.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll see you.
Till next time, think muscles.